So after a party, this girl at my apartment, she says, this sucks. I can't go to bed. I've got finals in like 3 hours and I can't sleep. I've got to stay up all night. I'm going to be miserable. My buddy, we'll call him Garbanzo. He says to the girl, we'll call her Candy. He says, well, just crush up one of your Adderall, Candy, and snort it and you'll be up all day. So that's what Candy does. Well, she says, okay, well, now you've got to stay up with me. Garbanzo's like, no, I'm way too tired. She says, well, I'll sober you up. Garbanzo, being the total fucking freak he is, he just completely ignores the innuendo for the easy sex. And instead, he says, the most sobering moment of my life was when my underage buddy puked on my feet because he was so drunk, and he did it in front of a cop. If you do that, then I'll sober up and I'll stay up with you the rest of the night. Cut to 2 minutes later, and I shit you not, this couple is in my bathtub, and she is just barfing all over Garbanzo's feet. Hello everybody, I'm Saint Riot. Welcome back to Stream of Consciousness Invasions. Today we're continuing with our lore invasions from the Archdragon Peak. We are playing as a Drakeblood Knight, and we're using the Wolf Ring +2 for poise to help us with our hyper armor lawnmower blade that we're using. So behind me here we see the ancient dragon kind of crashed into the mountains, or perhaps if hollows can turn into trees, can dragons turn into mountains? Can they turn into rock? Perhaps even titanite, or perhaps the rock that Havel made his armor from. Worth mentioning at least. A lot of you guys are digging this Ornstein is a dragon theory, which is weird to me. I mean, believe what you want. No skin off my teeth. It's cool. But today, I'm going to try and make the case that Ornstein is dead. So Can Opener Dude brought up the fact that the snake sorceresses are called medicants, which basically just means beggar, a person who makes a living by begging. I don't know. That doesn't help me at fucking all. They summon Drakeblood Knights and Havel Knights to fight for them. Why are they summoning Drakeblood Knights, though? We know the Drakeblood Knights are obsessed with dragons, so it makes sense that the Drakeblood Knights would want to be here. We find one, the reason we can get here is because we find one in the pose, Path of the Dragon. And so, I think, as Ert mentioned, I'm a big believer in the fact that this host is freaking the fuck out right now. That, Ert913 pointed out that we get here through metaphysical means. So, there's no telling what part of this is real or when it happened. We don't physically travel here. We travel here via meditation. So, the Drakeblood Knights, perhaps in their meditative state, can be drawn here via the medicants. But what that doesn't explain is how the fuck Havel ends up getting summoned occasionally. Unless that's how he also got here. But where did he learn the pose from, if that's the case? I don't know. It's not a foolproof theory. Come on, let me through. We gotta fight this guy now. Okay, here he comes. Oh, it's the damn spin one. Hey, I dodged it. I think that's the first time I've ever dodged that. I can't take advantage of that. That's what I get for pressing R1 twice. It's just, you're so tempted to press R1 twice with this weapon. I dodged it again. Because you want them to swing into it so that your hyper armor just takes over and you go full-blown lawnmower blade on them. I love this sword. This is just a really shitty situation for this host. This is why I don't like invading solo people, because if you actually give a shit enough to try, it's really not hard a lot of the times to win these if you have even the slightest amount of enemy backup. Got him with an R2, think it was worth it. We only took a little bit of the damage. Oh, that time they got us, but too little too late. But yeah, the Drakeblood Knights, I believe they're getting here via the meditation, the meditative state. I believe the medicants can draw them in, which is how I believe we ended up here. I believe a medicant summoned us. I think that makes sense anyway. The medicant summoning us. I don't know. You guys think what you want. So Ornstein. Alright. This is really the only bit of evidence I have. What's up? For Ornstein being dead and not being a dragon. Why would his armor and his weapon be in the Nameless King's boss arena if he turned into a dragon? I think we can assume that turning into a dragon is a thing that probably doesn't happen immediately, right? it probably takes like a long time. Think of all the trials and stuff that we have to go through to do it. If we had found Ornstein's armor at the peak of, you know, where we get the dragon torso, whatever, or head, whichever one it is, the one where Hawkwood takes us, then maybe I could have, I might have seen it if we found his armor up there, if that's where he cast it aside. But that's not where he cast it aside. It's in the Nameless King's boss arena. Now it's at the bottom of it, but that doesn't, it's still his arena. You know what I mean? You have to kill him to get there. This red is holding his own. I feel like he needs some help though. So, the Nameless King looks to be hollowed. With you guys, god damn. If you'll concede that point, then I don't think his relationship with Ornstein matters anymore. I don't think he cares. If in fact he is hollow, which he does to me, look to be. I need to kill this guy before he fucking wakes up. Yeah, red's got it. So, the Nameless King killing Ornstein is my theory. I think Ornstein and Havel. I kind of personally believe that the three people mentioned in the Sacred Oath miracle are Havel, Ornstein, and the Nameless King. Now, Havel has rank, remember? He's a bishop. So, Ornstein would take orders from Havel. Even though he's, you know, this guy's dead. Why did he do this? Even though he's the top knight, Ornstein, he's still going to take orders from Havel because Havel's a bishop. You know what I mean? It's just, that's the hierarchy of it. That's the way the world works. So, why do I bring that up? Because Sacred Oath says this is the tale of the sun's firstborn, Nameless King, his faithful first knight. I'm not 100%, but I'm saying humor me. Let's say it's Havel, and the brave dragon slayer who served them both. So the brave dragon slayer being Ornstein, I think, is a fit. So who would the first knight be? I think Havel is a good. Oh look, it's one of these traps. I think Havel is a good. Where's the host? There he is. I think Havel is a good. Oh yeah, bring it, you over-leveled son of a bitch. That's what happens when you meet the fucking Drakeblood Greatsword. Fuck, I couldn't get my R1 started. I didn't happen to see how many souls that guy gave me, but I bet it was a lot. Maybe it wasn't. He died pretty good, pretty quick. Anyway, my point is that the Dragon Slayer served them both. So Havel, being a bishop, would have been of some rank. And you guys were saying that, you know, Nameless King was tight with Ornstein, and I definitely think that that's true. But I also think that he, you know, he's pretty tight with his host. I'm sorry, his host. Lost track there. This just R1s eat people alive, man. You don't want to stand here and fight this thing. What the fuck? Hell yes. Thank you. What do you know? A vertebro. But yeah, I think that's a neat little theory worth exploring anyway. I think this guy's AFK. Keep in mind, the reason I brought that up, the Sacred Oath thing, is basically just, I'm not saying it's like, you know, Havel is totally the third party. I'm just saying I think Havel is a good candidate for who that third party could be. If it's someone that we know. If it's someone that has to have, you know, already existed, I think Havel's a good candidate. Just because Ornstein would have followed orders from Havel, as he was a bishop. Now, I'm going to rest my case after this on Ornstein is dead and not a dragon. It's the Miyazaki move. It's the Miyazaki story. It's what he would do. Ornstein and Nameless King are like best bros. You know, they're super close. And Orlando falls on hard times, right? Ornstein leaves to go find the Nameless King. This is all per his armor. So why would he leave to go find the Nameless King? I think it's because this piece of wood named Pontiff Sullivan showed up, and he just started wrecking all of Anne Orlando. And so, you know, he says, Ornstein says, come back, man. It's time for your homecoming. Gwen's dead. You need to come back and rule over Anne Orlando. But the Nameless King had gone hollow. He's hollow when we meet him. And he didn't give a shit about his friend anymore. And he just fucking smote his ass with lightning. I think that's the perfect Miyazaki move. I rest my case. DeGroot's Shiznet asked if the Calamity Ring, if the dragon we get that from, is a symbol of Calamite. I mean, the resemblance is there, but I don't know that it's perfect. I guess the resemblance would be there no matter what. You know what I mean? Oh, hey, it's that pink bro again. All right, we have a Skidonic thick build and a blue, and it looks like we're having like a fight club kind of thing going on, I guess. And the thick boy's thirsty. And the thick boy is hungry for a parry. Get R2'd on. Damn, dude. Oh, come on. That's a Fallen Knight set, too. Yep. The pink just got up. I think that might have pissed him off. And that means, I'm about to fuck these dudes up with my pink bro. Oh, how great is that? He turned on you. He turned on you because you ganked him. Get over here, blue. Give me, oh, it's over. This dude's the fucking gank police. I love it. So I was laughing too hard, but, that last invasion, Ricard was there, wearing Volner's crown. I call him Ricard. We don't know that it's Ricard. It could just be some guy using Ricard's rapier and Volner's crown. I mean, why don't we call him Volner? He's wearing his crown. If having Ricard's rapier makes him Ricard, then having Volner's crown makes him Volner. Ergo, that's Vernecard. I don't know. Alright, let's see what this turns into. This weapon's not very strong two-handed. Oh, see, it won't hit two things. Oh, I was way off. I'm probably dead. This is not looking good. Yeah, it's a curved sword. No, it's Goddard's. It's just as good as a curved sword as far as chase downs go. Well, that sucked. It happens to the best of us. Hey, it's that same guy. Like, they literally just killed me. I might be able to get back. We're gonna try something different though. We're gonna go at it with the one-handed moveset, and we're gonna see if the one-handed moveset. Hello. All right. Okay, he's drinking Estus. I'm assuming he's getting his buffs ready. Yep, and it's over. GG. I feel like I redeemed myself. In and out. Quick and easy. Nice and clean. These fucking dragons, man. Blocking the doorway. Shit's ridiculous. Hey, it's the thick guy again. With another blue. I did not see that blue get summoned, so does that mean there's another invader in this world already? Okay. I heard that every attack on that spin is parryable. I don't know if that's true or not, but it is something I'm curious to test. Later, blue. You're fat rolling. At least the thick guys can quick roll. Medium roll, I guess. Damn. I guess that's... It just poised through a one-handed... Yeah, that didn't work. I didn't take any damage, though. Like, very little. Trying to bait him into... Well... I was trying to bait him into coming in. I can't parry the spins, but I can parry the rest of it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I just didn't time it right. He's switching back and forth to an offhand cestus, so I'm expecting the parry attempt. I need to break myself of that. I let people get in my head and freak me out just by having that item. I need to make them prove to me that they're going to use it, but at the same time, I need to be wary of it. What is with people today? Assholes. Shit. So, here's a question. Why in the hell is Hawkwood so... There it was. Didn't get the backstab, though. Why the hell is Hawkwood so interested in the path of the dragon all of a sudden? Where did that come from? That just seems like a very strange character development. It's like he's crestfallen, he's crestfallen, he's crestfallen, he's sad, all of his friends are dead, he ran away from, you know, his responsibilities and his duty. And then he wants to be a dragon? That's kind of odd, right? And he knows how to be a dragon? Like, that's even weirder. I mean, I guess that's what he gets up to while, you know, we're running around doing stuff. Okay, you can do your parry practice. Yep. See that kick, how he followed it up with an R1? I want to keep my shield up and see if I can bait out another kick. The kick is basically, hey, I'm getting ready to press R1, the button. Okay, now he's trying to... Okay. So I guess that poise beats my poise. That one doesn't. Chug it down, fatty. Alright. I don't know. It's all about fist weapons all of a sudden. See, I can just poise through that. Could have parried that, but I didn't have my shield handy. I should have just drank 2 the first time and really like gone in and gave him hell. But I was trying to conserve Estus, and now I'm out. So see where that got me. All right, let's see what we can come up with. He's got the parry tool back out. No, he doesn't. Kick. Ah, gotcha. See, I don't know what it is. The kick, man. It's basically like, it's like when you're fighting Pontiff Sullivan and his shadow does something. It's like you know what's going to happen next. Somebody tries to kick you, you know what's going to happen next. So if that isn't Ricard or Volner, then who the hell is it? I don't know. Hello. I think we've already fought this guy. I think I had a one-on-one with him. Yeah. Yeah, because he went for the stomp a lot. Oh, he's ganking. He's got a buddy. You've got a friend. You guys are clever. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I just ate through everything that you had. And now guess what? You're going to get fucking edged on. Oh, no. It's like it couldn't save you. It's like, oh, god damn it. Alright, I'm going to stop talking shit. I'm just going to kill the motherfucker. What? Get out of here with that shit. Oh, I guess we're a little laggy. Yeah, it cleared up, but there for a second. Lost a few frames, it looked like. Uh-oh, you better be careful. You better be careful. That's not enough health. I'm about to slow walk into eternity on a cloud of fog. Because that's the edge you deserve after I beat your bullshit-ass surprise gank. Okay, for sticking around this long, you guys get the deepest, truest lore. and it's basically just a question. Before I do these invasions, I always run around the areas and I look at all the items we pick up, and it gives me stuff to talk about. During the Ancient Wyvern fight, we find a lot of evidence that the Lothric Knights came through here and went the path of the dragon. You could maybe argue that it was like perhaps a siege, but with as cool as Lothric seems to be with the idea of dragons, I see no reason why they would wage war on this area. With Guinevere and Nameless King, the relationship, the brother and sister, and apparently Guinevere's cool with dragons now. I see no reason for that to be a war. I've got a wizard and I've got a magic sword, so shit is about to get real because they're wearing the. I take all kinds of damage from magic ears. She is a little laggy, but not too bad. Looks like it's cleared up a little bit. I don't even give a fuck about the host. I'm just after this wizard until it dies. But perhaps the Lothric Knights were called here like we were. We do find them, you know, trying to do the pose and stuff at Archdragon Peak. We find winged knights who tried it. We find Lothric Knights who tried it. So it makes sense that their items would be here. The items I'm referring to are the lightning urns and the lightning crossbow bolts. Now, the crossbow bolts is where things got interesting. I don't know if anybody else has ever taken the time to read that item description, but it's a weird one. It says, God damn it, it says that the gods never used crossbows, and that they were used to hunt dragons, but the gods never used them. Now, human beings are small in this game. It's not that everyone else is big, it's that human beings are small. We're descendants of the furtive pygmy. Pygmy means small. Human beings are small. I call them lords, the other race. Later, wizard. Yeah, you need to use the seed. That's why I'm winning this invasion, is because I'm really using the enemies. You goober. I don't give a fuck about a seed. What was I saying? That seed shit just pisses me off. The crossbow bolts. The lightning bolts. The item description is weird. It says that the gods never used them, and I'm anything bigger than a human. I've always referred to as a lord, quote unquote. Even back in Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2 lore days, that was how I split them up, humans and lords. But the crossbow bolt says, it says that gods never used crossbow bolts. This guy's so laggy, I'm just going to press R1 until he dies. That they're from a time when humans hunted dragons, and the pact between humans and gods was upheld. What was the pact between humans and gods? We've never heard about a pact between human and gods, have we? Not to my knowledge. I can't think of any time. But what was the pact? And more importantly, when was it broken? If they come from a time when it was upheld, then that leads us to believe that the pact was broken at some point. Very strange, deep kind of lore for an item as simple as a crossbow bolt. You guys look into it. I don't have the exact item description on my person right now, and I haven't read it recently enough to have it memorized. But you'll see what I'm saying if you guys look up the crossbow bolt and read it. Potentially some weird stuff there, and it gets me thinking about the shackles of the gods and how hollows, who are humans, are looking for it. I'll see you guys next time.